Howdy folks, I'm here with Jeremy Locke, or is it Locke? Locke. There's an E on the end of it. I'm terrible with names. The reason I have a hoodie on is because earlier it was overcast and it was chilly during the parade, and now I regret wearing this. Typical Minnesota. But, so yeah, Jeremy, you're all the way from?
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Waverly, just a little town outside of Lincoln.
Okay. Why Bemidji area? Or you're over on Kitchie, right?
Yeah.
There's got to be a connection in there somewhere.
There is. My wife's cousin, you know, on the resort there. And,
Lost Acres?
Lost Acres.
Okay.
Yep. So, and we've been going there for years.
Okay.
And coming up every 4th of July, ice fishing, and just great place.
Yeah, awesome. Well, ice fishing, there is a little bit of it in Nebraska, isn't there?
Yeah,
I want to hear a little bit about it because
when you think of Nebraska, you don't think about ice fishing.
Well,
but
the diehards do.
Yeah,
the diehards do.
It's picking up so much.
Yeah.
There is a ton of. There really is a lot of ice fishing in Nebraska.
It's a shorter
season,
right?
But a lot of guys, they go north, but the passion in Nebraska, I mean, it's there.
Is it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because when I think of Nebraska ice fishing, I think of that is like the very most southern.
It's not
part of the belt, of the ice belt.
I sold a box to a guy in Rockport, Missouri, actually.
Rockport, Missouri.
Yep.
But I wonder if it's consistent.
Probably,
like we're
probably
guaranteed.
Oh,
I'm guaranteed
Oh, yeah.
that in, let's see, what is it? In 5 months, I'll be able to drive my Jeep anywhere I want out here.
Right.
Bearing,
and
barring snow.
There's not a whole lot of guys driving on ice in Nebraska.
No. But Missouri, like, that's got to be kind of a hit or miss winter.
Yeah, I imagine it's pretty sketchy.
Yeah,
but,
they're definitely not drilling.
I was really, I wasn't expecting any orders south of me, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is
guys
cool.
Down there doing it.
That is cool. Well, I mean, like when you first contacted me, and I creeped you a little bit. Not that I didn't trust you. I was just like wanted to see where you were from, and Lincoln, Nebraska, and I instantly snapped. And as you were walking up here, I was like, "So have you fished the Valentine Refuge?" And you're like, "Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, I knew about that like late '80s, man, early '90s. Like, it was hard to fish those big gills in that.
Oh yeah.
In that area, they're real sketchy, but just giants. So you have this now. This is a power box for anybody that doesn't know what's going on. And I've seen some sketch ones. I've seen some nice ones. This is by far the nicest one I've ever seen. And you've taken it a step further. Why don't you tell me about that?
Well, I incorporated some 3D printing into the box, with the plate there and the glow cup. As far as taking a step farther, I'm a electronics technician by trade,
and that's what impresses me because I can barely make toast. That's my electrical capability. So go on.
So I was seeing the same page you were talking about. I was seeing these boxes on there, and I wanted to build one, and it's like, man, there's just you crack the thing open, looks like spaghetti, inside the wires. Dude.
Yeah.
And you got guys probably don't have much of electronics background, building their own, fine, then they're selling them too. They've got bolts for charging post, and some of them fuse, some of them not. And
there's definitely 1,000 ways you can rig this thing up.
Yeah, and there's tons of do-it-yourself videos and stuff. But what I just try to make my own design. Try to think about what guys would want out there.
Yep.
And this is the result.
Well,
which I call the bad mofo.
The bad mofo. Yeah, that's a good one.
I've got plenty of boxes. A variation of this design, this box, but it's all you put everything together, and this is what you get is this guy here.
Well, why don't you Let's go through some of the features on this bad, on the bad mofo.
So with you know, with lava, you got the same.
Oh, I suppose the sun is going to kill it, but
sun's going. You got the same 3-hole, you know, deal here. You got your cigarette lighter for your bubbler, your aerator.
Yep.
You know, 2 USBs here. You got 2 12-volt outputs, and actually this one right here is wired to. It's wired to bypass master switch. So all you gotta do is when you hit that button, hook your charger up.
okay.
And you're charging, you walk away and go.
For charging up like your flashers and.
No, charging the batteries.
Oh, charging the batteries.
Yeah,
okay,
charging,
okay.
Charging batteries.
Okay.
And then this right here is the UV. The UV
Yep.
glow cup.
Yeah, I can see you got the logo
Oh
here.
yeah, logo here, and then you know
UV glow
UV
cup.
lights in there.
Okay.
And then these are the lights around the box.
Oh, sweet.
And this guy right here is the Bluetooth app. So you can jam out in your, you know, wife's house.
I don't know if y'all can
Connect
hear
to
that.
my
That's awesome.
Bluetooth mic. Connected to my phone here. And,
Oh, you have a Bluetooth receiver in there.
yeah.
Bluetooth receiver?
With the whole cash.
And of course, it's a commercial.
Get 4
Ah,
lines
no.
of unlimited data for
Wow.
$100 a month.
I think it's pretty loud.
It does.
It sounds really good.
Not too bad for a couple, you know, 4-inch marine speakers.
Right, and I just this last ice fishing season, I started bringing my little Bose Bluetooth.
Mm-hmm.
It's this little black one,
Yep.
and it fits right in the pocket of my wide one Eskimo. And I've been on slow bites. I throw the jams on, and it's
Yeah.
been kind of nice. Wow, this
You know what I do is I connect it to my tablet. So you know when Nebraska's playing, I got my tablet hanging up in my ice shack, and I wire the sound through this thing and watch football while I'm fishing.
That's awesome. See, and now when I was following that page where it was just becoming all these power boxes, I noticed that one of the fishing sponsors that we have now is Mark, and they came out with a lithium shuttle base,
Right.
which I ran this winter, and it's phenomenal. The battery life on that thing is crazy good. I hook my GoPro up to it to keep it charging while I'm filming. And when we're filming, we use it to film and get extra footage for the show. But I would still, even with having that, I would still have a use for this. And I've thought about reaching out, and now that we've gotten to know each other, seeing you know, I'll probably end up getting a hold of you to build a little bit smaller one, just for like charging phones and stuff. And I want to mount it to the back behind in my sled.
Sure.
Just kind of build a pocket for it on the wall. And
I've got a box. I've got one in mine.
nice.
I have.
And yeah, because I don't need anything this big now. But that's just the thing. Like, I don't like anything close to my hole except for my flasher and rod tip.
Right.
You know, I know some guys have put mounts with their phones on these shuttle bases, and even on the Vexlar Blue Box. Guys have, you know, started putting lights on there and
Right.
phone holders and all this other stuff, and things happen close to the ice hole. I've lost fish, I've lost phones, I've lost rods.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how many
Things a black
hemostats
hole.
or fly. Yeah, it's like a vacuum sometimes.
Yep.
So having this behind me or something like that behind, and charging and it's protected back there, all the important stuff that we need, and all the other stuff it clears up a lot of clutter. Can you crack this thing open and take a look on the inside? What's our power supply?
So I'm running
yeah, what's
running a couple
look at that.
Dakota lithiums in there. I also, you know, put plenty of sealed lead acids in there.
Jamming.
But you know, the guy I built this box for, he wanted Dakota lithium, so and I work pretty close with Dakota
Yeah.
on a kayak box project I had.
Right, and we're going to talk about that because I read about that a little bit, and I wanted to congratulate
When you were
you.
creeping on my Facebook.
When I was doing a little creeping, lithium, man, is all the rage.
It is.
It is.
So much lighter. And they just last. They just go. You'll get tired of fishing.
Right.
You're like, all right, I'm going home. These things are still going.
Well, I can tell you right now that lithium shuttle on my Markham, I fish quite a bit. And I don't just go out for an hour or two. I'm out for 6-7 hours.
Oh, yeah.
And I think I only put that thing on the charge like 4 times. And that's just because it got down to like 50%.
Right.
And I don't know. I hate to see what happens after 50%. I'm sure it'd be okay, but I've always just like, all right, it's at 50 or 52. I'm just going to go ahead and give her a full charge because I'm going to be out all weekend,
right.
Every day. But yeah, the lithium technology, it doesn't see the cold doesn't seem to really affect them too much. And
no, not like sealed lead acid.
You're right.
You get too cold and it starts affecting the discharge rate on the sealed lead acid batteries. But
yeah,
these they hold up, and it's the next thing.
Yeah. Well, when you dropped this off and you had to walk that way, I picked it up and I was like, this isn't bad at all.
No.
This isn't bad at all. Yeah, the box that I'd have in mind would just be one of these little batteries and a couple of ports and some way to mount it. I'd figure out a way to mount it in behind my deal. I might want to run some LED light strips in my fish house.
Yeah. When you do that,
But
you just put alligator clips
figure
on, hook them up here.
Yeah.
Good to go.
So back to the Dakota lithium batteries. Now, did you reach out to them? Did they reach out to you?
No, they reached out to me.
Okay.
When I first started doing this, I put myself out there on 2 pages. The one you're talking about and
Yep.
another one. And my phone just blew up. I mean, it was just, within 2 weeks I had like 1,000 likes on my Facebook page, and I was just like, all right, I was just taken back about,
Whoa.
these guys are, so interested in what I'm doing here. And, there's 3 guys that really stand out that contacted me. And Jason Shoddy, awesome. So much knowledge of the fishing industry. And Steve Gildersleeve.
Okay.
Just, Steve, right?
Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah.
Those 2 guys are just so much knowledge. And then Craig Storms.
Yeah.
So Craig, he actually, I was kind of worried because he sent me a text, said, we need to talk. Sent me his number. And I'm like, oh crap, am I in trouble?
Right.
I mean, what's going on here? Great guy. So
yeah.
he just, just so knowledgeable. He's like, so we're, looking to build a power box, and we want to focus on kayaks right now.
Yeah, I forgot that Craig he's a big kayaker.
He's kayaking nerd. I mean, this guy, he lives and breathes kayaks.
Yeah.
So he, you want to help us out? Yeah, sure. It makes more sense to work together than be buddies. Yeah, let's see what we come up with. And we came up with this little box for kayaking, and we decided, the best route to go because my schedule and my focus on these guys were to sell designs to them, and they would go ahead and start building them. And I got to fly up to Seattle and here in a couple weeks and show them how to build them and get them going. So
all for just posting your work on a couple of pages.
Yeah,
boom.
I posted twice, and then I was like, well, I'm not posting anymore. I got, I don't want this to get too big to the point where I can't handle it.
Right,
so.
Right. And I know a couple other little what do you call them? Craft shop in the tool shed type deal where I'm like, man, you should really. And they're like, I don't know. Let me do my own thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to put it out there because you could wake up next morning and be like, can't do it because I don't have the resources to produce this much.
Right.
And that's where the old business. It used to be that was 90% of your work was just trying to get your product out there and get sold. Now it's like, okay, I gotta rethink my strategy here.
Yep.
Yeah, the internet's such a wonderful thing for that.
Yeah, it's a juggernaut, advertising juggernaut, and Yeah, and there's so much, about this that, I didn't know when I first started. And there's still a lot of things I don't know, as far as how the industry and all that. And as we're, Steve and Jason has helped me tremendously, and it's just eye-opening.
Ellen, are you ready to go fishing? Should we let Jeremy go fishing? What do you think? Sounds like a yes to me.
Sounds like it.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. No, you're not ready to go fishing? What do you want to do?
Can you have me climb the rock for it?
Yeah, I'll help you climb the rack. Can you say goodbye? How about up there to that guy? Bye, everybody.